Alright, looks like it's getting up there. I love how it says viewers waiting. 1. Hello, everyone out there in YouTube land. Once again, I'm actually streaming on the weekend of a Saturday again. Or the Saturday of a weekend. It's one of those. I am joined in person by my regular co-host, Cybernetic Pink Eye.
Hello, everyone.
Okay. As you can see, we've got the, you can probably tell from the title what we're getting started with here today. I have done so many tests with this, guys. I have tried multiple weeks to get this running. You have no idea what kind of troubleshooting I've had to do, and I'm annoyed that I've had to go to that length in order to actually be able to play this game for you guys. But the good news is I was able to clear up any and all problems from it not showing up here, or not even opening the game. That was the first problem. And then it would go, I finally got it to open, and I was able to get it to windowed mode. And then once I got it to windowed mode, it wouldn't show up in the capture. Like, literally, OBS was not even seeing that this game was open at all. And so I had to go and fiddle with some settings. I ended up changing quite a few things. And finally, I can make this thing appear for you guys. Now, the difficulty is going to be whether or not my computer can handle this. I have noticed it being a little bit on the laggy side when it comes to this, so thanks, Portland. If there's a little bit of lag on that front, I do apologize. If it becomes absolutely insufferable, I may end up switching to something else. But I really want to give this a try, both because I love this game. I want to see what kind of adjustments they've actually made, you know, into the Legendary Edition. I want to show Griffin these games just firsthand.
I mean, I am curious, though I will say, as you mentioned before, thus far, this game has been as massive and troublesome as the antagonists it pits you against. Also,
Well,
thank you for getting the reference, Ragnar.
oh my god.
How are you? Fine, thank you.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
I still haven't found my berries. That's a vine.
Is it?
Yes!
Okay, I was referencing fucking Azumanga
I, on the other hand, was referencing that fucking vine. It's a really surreal one. This guy puts on, like, this,
Oh god, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the guy with the flower crown.
And
I haven't found my berries. I found these. I completely forgot about that, dude.
I'm glad to have reminded you of that.
I hope they're doing alright.
Yeah. So, hopefully, I'm going to get this kicked on. You might hear some sounds in the background, and I currently have it on my, the Starburst screen here.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, if you haven't been watching Starburst, there is a whole playlist available over on the Serenity Studios channel.
Absolutely.
And we're getting to the climax / finale of the first, basically the prologue of this campaign.
Yeah. We're about to beat the tutorial.
So you can hear me actually booting it up. Hopefully you guys can actually hear it. Yeah, there we go. Press any key. What's
Where's
the any key? It's gotten worse since we've moved in together.
So much worse and yet so much better.
Why did that rhyme?
I
Damn, the gaming starting up startled me. I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
I can hear it, but I can't see. Yeah, it's I don't have it on this particular screen. This is basically right here. This is just like a little landing page or streaming page thing.
Yeah, with Shepard doing like a borderline T-pose there. You know what it is? Like, Shepard there is doing the same stance Sir Pounce does when he looks at you expecting you to do... Oh, I cannot see it now. So, At long last.
Presuming.
Presenting.
Presumably. Alright.
Hey, Shakarian.
Hey! Shakarian, who is literally named for my favorite ship in the game.
I mean...
Shepard/Vicarian.
Ah, I see.
So let's see. Are you going to show up? It's...
Let's see here.
You've literally worked every time up until now. Okay, I do have it minimized, that's why.
Yeah.
Alright, let's
go.
There it is! Yay!
It's a Christmas fucking miracle.
We got it working! Hello, hello. Game starting up. Game! I'm not even sleepy yet.
Game!
Alright, so I have it currently muted, which is why you guys aren't hearing anything at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
The startup screen, not so much.
Opening up to a fucking choir. Ah, there's Garrus.
No. No! No, 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 no!
Is that not?
That's not Garrus!
Oh, okay. No, you see,
That's
you know, my
racist.
mistake. There's Garrus.
The cat. I'm sorry, those of you who fucking know just know exactly why I reacted like that.
I can't wait to get learnt.
Oh, God.
I look forward to you educating me.
Oh, look, there's Garrus! Me internally screaming. Can I help you? Excuse me?
Welcome to die, mother.
Oh, yeah.
For reference, one of her cats was scratching at the back of her chair.
Alright, I'm gonna turn this up just a bit.
That's right, I'm calling you the fuck out.
Oh, says Ragnar.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, no.
I thought you were talking to the one who appeared on the
Oh,
screen.
I was?
Yeah, no, he was talking about the one on screen, which is why I was saying no. By the way, that character, Ashley, is actually played by the voice actor of Jasper in Steven Universe.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Small world. Also, good work to you too, Zach.
Hello. Hi, Sir Pounds.
Also, Kitty. Yes, we have a kitty right here, positioning itself conveniently next to the mic. Staring at us expectantly. Expectantly, rather.
You got at least 2 hours, buddy. Anyway, let's start a new career. And by starting a new career, I mean replay the same game
military database.
that I always play.
Oh, look, it's
Classified
fucking
information
Starfleet.
requested.
That's just
Establishing
Starfleet.
secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
You're probably going to see a lot of overlap with both Star Trek and Star Wars.
Yeah.
So, you can... Game, come on.
So we have John and Jane. And
Jane was not originally like this. They actually made an even more generic-looking model originally. So this is an edition for the Legendary Edition.
I see.
However, enter a new ID. Quick Start Male, Quick Start Female. That's a wonderful name for a Shepard. I don't remember the character creation.
Quick
to
Start
up
McGraw.
Like
Please log in to access your profile.
Please log in, Quick Straw. Oh, let me move this kitty here. Trying
All right.
to get in up on your business.
So let's see. What name do we want to give this baby? You know what?
Well, what digit haven't we named something after? We've had Pinky, we've had Thumb.
This is a human being.
And
I am going to name her Claire.
it's also the future.
So Claire as a little bit of a nod to my original Shepard playthrough on this channel. But we're starting something new here.
Yes. Ah, yes. Claire, my favorite phalange.
Shut up.
Data corruption detected. Please
Yeah, no shit, it's
reconstruct
BioWare.
Profile.
Wow.
Confirm
let's be gentle.
pre-service history.
So Spacer, Colonist, or Earthborn. So you can actually choose different backgrounds. So you guys are going to get, by the way, the explanation for anyone who hasn't seen or played Mass Effect, which, well, Griffin hasn't, so I'm going to actually go through and explain this all to him.
Well, I mean, like, the last time I saw anything of Mass Effect was on your channel ages ago.
So, You get to choose basically a, pre-service history, like literally the background origin story of your Shepard.
I see.
You can choose between Spacer, which is both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Colonist, you were born and raised on Mindwar, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindwar, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later.
Lovely.
Earthborn. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. So, there's also a hidden mechanic here at play. Each one of these will give different aspects to the game, like different characters will show up depending on your actual pre-service history. And this is also subtly a way to nudge your Paragon versus Renegade scores. The Colonist will give you a fairly neutral thing. You will not get any Paragon or Renegade bonus to that. Spacer gives you more Paragon, Earthborn gives you more Renegade.
Interesting.
Because Spacer, you notice, you start off in a family of heroes. And that's just what you've always been raised to be. Versus Earthborn, you were raised in a shitty circumstance and you had to be ruthless. So it automatically gives you these points leading into the sort of character that you become. So you get a little bit of those Paragon or Renegade. And Paragon and Renegade will be pretty evident by the name, but you can affect how light side versus dark side you are.
And Earthborn is sort of like smack dab in the middle of those two?
Earthborn is the ruthless one.
Oh wow.
Colonist.
You know what?
Colonist is the one that is the more neutral.
I guess that makes sense, all things
Let's
considered.
see, I wonder, both hosts in chat, if you restart an RPG, do you tend to repeat the same passages you did in your previous runs or try different approaches? I can try different approaches from time to time. Griffin doesn't like long-term RPGs very much.
Well, it's not that I don't like them. It depends on the thing. Because for me, when it comes to longer story-based games, I'm usually one and done, and I usually won't pick it up again.
Right.
But the only exception to that has been, no surprise to you, fucking Pokemon.
Right.
And with that, I usually will try and switch things up and change my approach, see what I can do differently, what different techniques I can do, and of course that's real fucking easy if you do a Nuzlocke.
Right.
But
so, personally, I will often replay the exact same game the exact same way, even when you have multiple choices. Mostly because I find a way that works for me when in a game, and there are certain choices that I would make no matter what. I do find myself leaning more towards Paragon and these types of games.
Yeah.
Because I feel bad being ruthless, however, there are certain instances where I can appreciate being just a little ruthless. So that's that. But
yeah.
I have made different characters that play out and make different kinds of choices. But all in all, I tend to lean towards basically being a very good with a capital G person.
Yeah, I think that's part of the reason why I've been enjoying our DA2 playthrough, is because it's like we've been taking approaches that you normally wouldn't, and I don't say that not because like, oh, I'm making it more uncomfortable, but because I'm presenting us with options that normally I haven't seen when you've shown me playing it casually.
Right. Depends on the game. To me, it depends on the game and the kind of character I want to create, but overall, I used to repeat what I think are the good choices. Zach saying, if I feel like reliving an experience I enjoyed, I repeat the experience I did. If I feel like some variety of role-playing, I try different approaches. So basically, we're all kind of in agreement here. So this here, once again, adds to how much Paragon versus Renegade you get, or if you just end up being in the middle somewhere. So, Sole Survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. War Hero. Earlier in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to serve your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. And ruthless is probably self-explanatory on the renegade side of things.
Yeah.
Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you, but when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first.
I mean, combine all three, you just get fucking Master Chief.
So, let's see.
It's your call. I'm giving you the reins on this one. This is your baby.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of just torn between these two. I'm not going to be playing a ruthless character, I'll say that much.
Yeah. I know this is, like, in poor taste, though, like, for the Soul Survivor one, I just see, like, I get the image in my head of Shepard just, like eating a chunk out of the butt of her gun. Just like that's her food source.
Huh. I think I'm going to choose War Hero.
Confirm military specialization.
So these are different. These are basically your classes.
Interesting.
And you can choose. So soldier is your literally like your standard, the equivalent of like your standard fighter.
Yeah, good Call of Duty woman.
Basically. Engineer is more if you want to focus entirely on the tech side of things. This is for things like hacking, long-range weaponry, being able to do more technological stuff. You get to have effects on the field, so very support-based.
I getcha.
Adept is psychic. AKA kind of like the mage equivalent.
I getcha.
But basically you get implants that allow you to basically do psychic energy. I forget the exact explanation. I think it's kind of like embedding you with a little bit of the Mass Effect energy or something like that. But
now, what explain the hell out of that one character I know of who does that? The one who's like has their head shaved and has all the shit implanted into her head? Nice of you to give us your code number, soldier.
Alright, Zach, this is CT2312. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm guessing that's their stormtrooper name.
Maybe. Infiltrator is a combination of soldier and techie, or engineer. Sentinel is the combination of the adept and engineer, so you do, this is very, very support-based. Clone trooper.
Ah, yeah.
I see. But the one I'm going to be going with is Vanguard. Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents and are especially deadly at short range. They specialize in pistols and shotguns and wear medium armor.
Interesting. Also, thank you for the translation, Ragnar.
Okay. But yes, I'm going to be going with Vanguard.
Sounds
Confirm
good to me.
facial identification.
I'm going to be changing how she looks.
Yep.
So this actually used to be the default.
Interesting.
So, let's see. You know, I could have sworn... In fact, I know I did. Actually. Hang on. Because one of the things that this does, you see that it has how it has a code at the bottom there? If you have a code, like if you actually go through this game and you go, like you when you've actually finished creating the face that you want, you can actually end up creating, it creates a code right at the bottom there.
Do you have leftover codes from other Shepards?
Well, not from other Shepards. But I did actually kind of preemptively go through, oh, okay, so that's for a different person.
I see.
But just in case I wanted to recreate her. I thought I had made up a new one, but anyway, I was an infiltrator. I like sniper rifles. Understandable. Okay.
Whoa. That's just Peggy Hill. Got some interesting choices in here.
Do you like eyeliner?
I mean, let's see, there we are.
Yeah, I like this. Just for starters. Alright, But then you can even adjust things like basic facial structure.
Let's see there. Interessante.
I have terrible facial recognition skills, I'll say that much.
Ah, yeah.
So, like, these little... I can see that things change. Alright. And you have a lot of options for skin tone.
Yeah. From us to
Obviously,
something I'm not gonna say.
You would have to... This is terrible, actually,
Yeah.
especially because of the lipstick color.
Again, I'm not gonna say shit.
So, oh look, it's literally as pale as I am.
Uh-huh.
May as well go with that, right?
I mean...
Alright, complexion. So this is one of those, like, minor details, again, that I
Interesting.
barely notice.
Yeah.
But, you can choose between 3 presets, it seems like. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like we're getting a whole lot of background lore. On,
First Order
Stormtrooper stuff.
Stormtroops RFN. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Facial structure. Head.
I will say, speaking of brother, if I may, I want to do a quick shout out to Gale Rice. It is his 30th birthday today.
Oh!
Yeah.
I'll have to shoot him a message and welcome him to the 30 Plus Club.
Yeah. It's hell.
It's not hell. Face size.
I just love this, like, huh? Like, where am I? Who are you?
Cheekbones. Something you... Oh god, that's
Oh.
definitely not...
Oh, no.
It's a little sharp there, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Cheek gaunt. I don't want you looking that far.
I
to
was
the
gonna
side.
say, it makes it a little difficult when you're constantly looking over. Like, I know you're a war hero and thus possibly a little paranoid, but could you maybe not constantly look over your shoulders for 5 minutes?
Okay, that's a little bit better. Ear size. Alright, ears orientation.
I mean, I suppose that's fair. You never know how ears identify.
They allow you to have a lot of flexibility when it comes to character creation.
Yeah.
So, eye shape.
Let's see here. Ooh.
So you have quite a few different options.
Yeah. Whoa. That last one was the look of like, yes, I had all of the coffee. Why do you ask?
I am intense. I think I like this eye shape overall. A happy birthday. It's it's Gabe, but yeah. Gale also works. My brothers and I just defended Naboo from a separatist attack. The boys in blue are on the way to the boys in blue are the... Okay.
Yeah.
I still wish for a Mass Effect where you could choose your own character, species, and race, like in Dragon Age Inquisition. Despite its terrible flaws, I had fun playing different characters. And I agree with that.
Yeah.
It might be interesting to play like an Asari or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
But I kind of also understand, given that usually a protagonist of a game is meant to be a stand-in for you.
Yeah.
There's so many different factors that go into creating different characters. Like, when you have... The character creation in Inquisition was ridiculous because you had to account for not just, different facial features, eye shapes, and colors and all of that. You also had to account for the presets for different races in Thetis. And having 4 different races that you could choose from means that you have a lot of customization that could have been packed into that. So it was a lot. It would have been very difficult to do, especially when remastering a game such as this. And part of the point of these games, at least the original trilogy, is you are playing humanity. You were meant to be defending humanity because there's something specific about that in the grander scheme of things.
Yes. Also, hello, Phoenix.
Hey, Phoenix! So anyway...
Yeah. I'll be sure to pass that on to Gabe, Zach. Me and the boys will scrap some clankers for you.
It's a pretty good height. Alright, I think I want to keep that where it is.
Yeah.
Actually, I may want to...
I'm trying to think of what this particular build of Shepard kind of reminds me of, because she already looks kind of familiar, for whatever reason.
I'm not sure. Shakarian.
Yeah.
Alright.
All the warriors are here tonight.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. This is the direct look into the camera caught me off guard.
I know.
It's like the fucking shade say me little shit. Ah, God. Ugh.
Okay. Brow height.
Brow height.
Surprise.
Yeah, how DreamWorks do we want to make her?
Look forward, please. Thank you.
Yeah, this reminds me of like when you're trying to get a haircut, like when you're younger, but you're constantly looking around and the hairdresser's constantly like, forward, please.
I never really had that. But they won't come when the Geth could outfight us with it. Okay. That's also what I like about the original Mass Effect trilogy, along with the things that you've said. It also gave me the vibes of classic sci-fi series like Farscape and Star Trek. Yeah.
The thing is, I was just looking through random video clips the other day, and I got a fucking Farscape like clip in my recommends, which took me the fuck by surprise. And honestly, I mean, for a lot of the tropes that went into Farscape, I will say, I've yet to find another sci-fi series quite like it. Did you ever watch that?
Farscape, no.
It was interesting. One of the big things was because there's a lot of Jim Henson work that went into it, and the ship was actually organic. It was a living organism. That was one of the bits with it, and it had a sort of this symbiotic relationship with its like alien pilot. Funnily enough, one of the antagonists in that series were called the Peacekeepers.
So this is literally the danger of any character creation screen is how long it takes to decide how you want your character to look.
Yeah. Sorry, so for reference, guys, I don't have my glasses, and I was looking at the character creation, and it got to the bottom. I could have sworn it said Irish color. And I'm like, yeah, she is pretty pale. Go crazy, yeah, go stupid.
I also hate that this lighting is, like, nowhere present in the game. I've never finished Farscape. It's such a long series.
It is. It goes on.
Okay. So, jaw. Chin height. Let's, drop that a little bit. Alright, that's pretty good. Chin width. Look forward, please. Thank you.
Yes.
Jaw width. Alright, let's,
So, the plan, Zach, is for us to sit back, relax, and enjoy Lorelei bringing us through what is nostalgia for her and a new experience for me. And it'll probably be nostalgic for a lot of you guys. I'm guessing most of you are here explicitly because it is Mass Effect Legendary Edition. And my memories of Mass Effect start with Laura's Mass Effect 3 playthrough on her channel from, what seems like ages ago, back before I even knew Laura personally. Fairly new for you as well, huh? Other Zach? I'm digging this character so far. She definitely aesthetically fits the whole, the military background, as it were.
Well, I'm going to be getting to a lot of other stuff as we go.
Yeah.
So, mouth depth. The clips.
She got those TikTok pursed lips.
The clips.
Yes. Alright, today was hot as when I first deployed on Geonosis. Yeah, it's been a little on the warmer side. Thankfully, here where we're living, it's not nearly as warm as it was about a month ago.
God.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't even want to joke about that.
Yeah.
Like, there was, like, over 1 billion marine animals that died.
In BC, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It broke records, like, hotter... It was hotter in Portland, Oregon than it ever had been in either Miami or LA. It was that bad. But thankfully, since then, it has been downright tolerable here.
I'm pretty happy with that nose. Hair! So there are a lot of different options, and they've added some, actually, since the original character creator for this game.
Yeah.
Damn!
Daniel.
Alright. Let's go through.
Huh.
So these are a lot of the original defaults that you got. I think this one is somewhat... No, this is one of the original ones.
Yeah, that one definitely looks like a lot of the default Shepards I've seen.
This one has a bun.
Mm-hmm.
This one also has a bun. I kind of like buns, but...
Yeah.
Let's see. This is a ponytail. This is actually the one that I gave Ophelia.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I do like that.
You know what?
Wish I
I'm
could get a
feeling
better
it.
look at it, but...
Yeah.
So that's the one that we started with.
Yeah. Ah.
Probably not.
Yeah, maybe white people with cornrows, maybe not the best combination.
Yeah, I like this one.
I'm feeling it. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, I've never been a fan of 3D character creators. Too many options. All I need is hair, skin, and gender option. That's also a fair job.
Yeah. I definitely feel you on that one.
Alright.
Like, most of the RPG games I've played have not really had much in the way of character customization anyway. I think the funny thing is, I think the only... Again, this is going to be no surprise to you. I think the only, like, RPG-esque game I've played, like, at length that did have character customization was fucking Pokemon Sun and Moon. And, yeah. You went to Uncle Fester territories there for a second.
Yeah, I know. I really like these.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, I will say that even if it might not be my cup of tea, I can appreciate that there are games out there that give people the ability to bring, at least, you know, given the technological limitations at the time, as close an approximation to themselves or characters they have in their imaginations as they can to a story, thus at least providing some sort of customization to it.
I don't care about the pointiness of my character's cheekbones. And that's also fine. I will say that for some people, that kind of crafting can be very important to them.
Yeah.
I've known a handful of people that it is important to, for various reasons.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
So, we got a blonde.
Yeah.
Looking at the different colors here, different kinds of blonde, little bits of red. They don't get, like, bright red or anything.
Like candy apple red or anything like that. Oh,
Well, never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we spoke too soon.
I guess they do have that.
Yeah.
I do like red.
Yeah. Ooh.
Pink.
Yeah, a bit of a almost magenta there.
But no blue hair.
You know? if we had any question about this game giving a big middle finger to you before.
Well, I also don't have any green, so...
That's fair.
I also gave that 3D character creation. Do take a lot of time for you to make your character the way you want. Depends on the game I'm playing. I do like creating characters with an interesting design to fit the story. Yeah, I agree with that too.
Yeah, let's see. For Ragnar, the only fun thing you can do with 3D characterization is give birth to literal eldritch abominations. I will say, if you guys ever want to see a series based entirely around that, go check out Monster Factory on YouTube. They've come up with some fascinating products, as it were. Like, just having a lot of the time in the videos focused on character customization.
I'm torn between the red and the black.
I mean, which spectrum, which side of the Hot Topic spectrum are you feeling?
Really? I always associated, like, this goes back a ways, but I like the DC superheroes, particularly like Superman, Wonder Woman. They typically had, like, the black hair,
the black sheeny hair.
Yeah, not yet, Larks. Hello, Larks. Kaden, not yet. Sometimes I take every slider and turn all the way up or down, and often creates. Yeah.
Aww.
You can also randomize them sometimes. I remember liking your original Mass Effect Let's Plays, Andromeda included. I have not played Andromeda. I don't even own it.
Ah, I see.
Or I think I may own it at this point, but I've never played it.
Yeah. Though we do appreciate you calling back to some of the OG videos, Zach.
Oh, yes. Let's see.
Just
I like...
Oh, go ahead.
You were gonna say?
I was just gonna say that one moment of Shepard looking over the characterization. Are you quite through?
As much as I like the red, I think I'm gonna go to black.
Hey.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
I do what I can, Commander. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose you are the commander-in-chief of this stream.
So, brow color. Well, that already matches, so I don't have to do anything there.
There
you go. Cool. Makeup. Something they have never gotten right.
Just bring up the Homer Simpson, like, makeup gun.
Lip color.
Larks in the chat. Clara Shepard will always be my favorite Shepard.
Well, good news. This is Claire Shepard.
Let's see here. Yeah, this is looking pretty good.
So they give you blue lipstick,
but not blue hair.
Fuck you. What if my character wanted to be an Asari?
We can't have you gallivanting, giving people like the wrong impression of humanity when you're among the stars. God, that reminds. I forget what the name of that movie was, where like the whole thing was like they spent the whole movie trying to like create an interstellar gate that could allow scientists to like go to another dimension or something, and when they were trying to determine like who should go, like the one question like they asked of like the top scientist candidate, like, do you believe in God? It's like the fuck does that have to do with anything? And yet that was the defining factor, the deciding factor. No, unfortunately it wasn't Stargate. Stargate was actually good. I believe there was cloning tech in Mass Effect, if I'm not mistaken, but again, Lore would be the expert in that.
Yes, there is cloning tech in Mass Effect.
Yeah.
In fact, that's kind of a major plot point in the next game. So.
Yeah, I thought there was, but I wasn't entirely certain. Again, it's been way too long. Yeah, I remember, because here's the thing, I saw Stargate SG-1 long before I knew there was even, like, a movie the series was based on. But I do have many fond memories of SG-1. And I started to fall off of it after Atlantis came on the scene, but...
You can actually pick a scar for your character to endure.
Yeah. I believe Zach did bring up that possible recommendation. Ooh, Ooh, that's a nice one.
Yeah. I kind of think...
I think that too, Zelda. Quick cameo by one of the Holy Trinity, as it were. Do you have anything else to say? Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah. Any follow-ups?
I loved watching her, like, out of the corner of my eye being lifted by you.
Just
and with her going, just ascending
hovering away.
Just,
to me, I always think of those videos where, like, you have a cat walking across, and then, like, within the last few inches, like, of screen time they get up on their hind legs and walk the fuck away. You have not missed much, Phoenix. Just us finishing up the finer details of the character customization.
yeah, pretty much. I think for now I'm going to leave her scarless.
Okay, that's
There's
fair.
an opportunity. There will be opportunities to give her scars coming up.
Yes.
And I think
Profile reconstruction complete.
Claire Shepard, Spacer, War Hero, Vanguard.
Shall we commence?
Shall we? Mother, Father, why are you giving me scars? It's for making you cooler.
Mm-hmm.
Zelda?
Do you have thoughts on scars? Oh, really?
It's cheating if you grab her.
No, listen.
Anyway.
That's behind the scenes magic, okay?
No, that's grabbing a cat.
Like you haven't grabbed more than your fair share.
There's an inappropriate joke to make
I was-
about a certain former guy in office, but I'm not going to actually make that
yeah,
joke.
exactly.
I'm sure during the Blitz we could have gotten a scar.
I mean-
Yeah, that's possible, but let's just say she was just that good, alright?
Oh, yes.
Zelda.
Were you in the Blitz? See, I didn't
Really?
even have to grab her that time.
Hi, baby.
Yeah, allow me to allow me to translate for Zelda. You have something to add?
Well, let's...
Yeah.
I was carrying a pencil. Oh.
Oh, ooh.
Oof.
God, that sucks, John.
Alright, let's get going, huh?
Yeah.
Once you confirm your character is complete, you'll be unable to change any settings. What I love is, like, even the makeup you can't change in the game, and that makes no sense. Like, she's got it tattooed on her face now.
I love it.
I heard a meow, yes.
Zelda with opinions again. Is that right, Zelda? Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's go.
Identification confirmed.
Alright, casual, yep, auto level up off. Legendary mode. I have no idea what that is. Squad power usage, defensive. Okay. Subtitles on, autosave on, enable tutorials.
And to answer your question, Zach, budgetary restrictions.
I'm gonna have this on just because I haven't played it for, like, at least 5 years.
Yeah.
I still don't get why the Empire replaced us clones. Alright, Zach, I appreciate the roleplay here, but, like, there's only so far that I'm willing to entertain that, just so you know. I can't get this coral blue number 2 semi-gloss lipstick off. Help! It's been embedded on my face. Someone painted glue over it.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I'm gonna have the tutorials on, if only because it's been a while since I've actually played this.
Yeah.
So, you guys, if you're familiar with these games, just bear with me, I guess.
Yeah.
And here we go. Here we go!
Exactly.
Okay. Copy that, ma'am.
Yeah.
Alright.
Thanks for being understanding, Zach.
Thumbs up. And Zelda has ascended her tower. Ooh.
Well, what about Shepard? She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
She proved herself during the Blitz, held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
She's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question her courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I know, you've also
I'll
got
make
Keith
the call.
David.
Shh.
Sorry.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilization of the galaxy call it Mass Effect.
Title drop.
I do love this opening sequence. They actually start with our home solar system.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
Thank you, Seth Green.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, requiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
Only 2100s kids remember this.
The board is green. Approach run has begun.
So apologies for jank. Also, this might get loud. The mass relays tend to be very loud. This whole trilogy is like playing a movie TV series, yes.
Yeah.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
I think they actually originally had it too loud and have since actually
Thrusters,
muted it a little
check.
bit.
Navigation,
Anyway.
check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
No, that's not Garrus either.
Yeah. I just
I hate
simply
that guy.
remember a lack of skull face
Nihilus
paint.
gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You
He's
remember
a
to zip
juggalo,
up
of
your
course he hates
jumpsuit on
him.
the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
I love how she's just staring off into the distance for the moment. Thanks, Chris Griffin. Let's not invoke
Yeah,
that
fair
in
enough.
any way. Oh, Corporal Jenkins. I remember getting him a green suit of armor.
God.
Ah, Caden! Throws a chair.
Larks is having a time.
I can't imagine his voice outside of Robin Chicken.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, whenever I hear Seth Green, I do automatically flash to those two properties, unfortunately. Well, that or Austin Powers, but, you know.
Yeah. Anyway, I actually most favorably like him in this game because he does a fantastic job as this character.
I mean, in general, he's a good voice actor.
So this is another example of, you've seen this similar sort of dialogue wheel in the Dragon Age games that we've played.
Yeah.
In this case, very often you're going to see Paragon up on top, Renegade up on bottom, and the middle is a very neutral sort of response. You're going to want to build either Paragon or Renegade because it opens up different kind of dialogue options, and in the second game, you get things that are called interrupts. Basically, they're kind of like quick time events, but you can actually select, like, a Paragon interrupt is knocking someone out before they kill someone else, or Renegade is literally shoving someone out a window. That is a thing you can do.
That is technically an interruption.
Seth Griffin. Also, Cade's voice actor is the voice of Carthanasi and Kodar. Yep, and he's also the Jiminy Cricket
Really?
in Once Upon a Time.
No shit.
Yeah, that's Once Upon a Time. That's Jiminy right there.
Interesting.
So yeah, guy who plays Caden is that same person. Of course, which is really surreal to me when I was watching Once Upon a Time for the first time, and all of a sudden Caden's voice comes out of this dude, and I'm like, that's okay.
I always find it hilarious whenever, like, I see something new and I just hear someone who's I never would have personally, like, mentally cast in that role, but yet it somehow works.
Damn, that Karth's always so suspicious. Yeah, he is. But he's got good reason to be. And never mind that just as soon as he starts to trust you in that game, whoops, big twist reveal. Anyway. So, in terms of only an idiot believes the official story, honestly, I kind of agree. This is a little sus.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good.
Joker!
Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
You made him mad. But
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
I love Caden.
Yeah. Also, yeah, Mirror Hill does good work.
Oh, yep. Jennifer Hale is the name of the voice actress for FemShep.
Oh, okay.
So I can't stop it, but you can. Let's see.
Jennifer Hale, I apologize, I misspoke. She does good work.
Yes. Oh,
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander. You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
So I've heard.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
Yeah, you're right.
Apparently there's an echo in here.
So apparently, I will also say, if there's a little bit of visual jank I mentioned before at the start of the stream, this thing is having some issues with my computer. I'm glad that I've been able to get it running. If the lag becomes unbearable, feel free to let me know. But, like, there's gonna be a little bit of that, unfortunately.
Right along
Yeah.
with him. Relax, seriously. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Alright.
See, this just reminds me of the Doctor from Voyager.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
By the way, suspicion around Turians would probably still be very prominent. Our first encounter in the universe with, in this universe, with the Turians, was literally launching a war because they took our actions into exploring the universe as a threat.
Oh.
I think it was kind of like a combination of we weren't sure, and so humanity being brash the way that they are, Turians came in to shut that shit down, starting a massive war, but eventually it came to an understanding, and everything was kind of okay, but this is really just not that long, like within a generation since the Turian War ended. Off topic, I really want to make a character who looks identical to Scott the Woz.
Jesus.
The very first war between humans and an alien race, yep.
Yeah.
Hi, Caleb. Wonder if the captain is waiting. I think so.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper. Less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
I mean, that's unavoidable in space, unfortunately.
It's unavoidable in the military, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
And of course, Anderson being voiced by Keith Davids is just like... Of course, I can't unhear... We live again!
I live again!
Okay.
Again! I love that moment.
And one of the Spectres had a brother who died in First Contact, yeah.
God.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago.
There you go.
You can't blame Nihilus for that.
Sir Pounce.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian.
Because I'm racist.
We're an alliance
runs in the
vessel,
family, after
human
all.
military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Well, he always does, because that's what Spectres do. Presley's face in this, they might have given him more beard and hair, but also because they might have, like, they've upgraded the graphics, so things that were smoothed out originally were given updated textures and everything like that.
I was gonna say, the thing that was sticking out in this guy for me the most was his pursed lower lip.
Sir Pounce, sweetheart, baby boy.
Yes. For anyone wondering, we are currently juggling Cat here, trying to get in on the controls.
I would not be surprised if there were super soldiers here. I mean, look at Halo. We had Spartans.
Yeah.
I
was even kind of talking about that earlier.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Cool.
I grew up on Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Ugh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
That woman sounds familiar.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Yeah, she sounds real fucking familiar.
I'm not sure. Although I actually really love this lighting here for her. Like, here's where you get good lighting, and I actually do like the makeup on this.
Yeah, if you were unsure of how pale she was before.
Does your mods still work for Mass Effect 1? Now, to be fair, Lux, that was actually a console thing. You could actually go in, and there was a console command that gives you super armor that gives you nigh immunity to attacks. But if this game has actually updated the consoles to be a little bit more similar to future installments, I should be able to handle the combat. Now, I say that, but watch me die millions of times.
Dr. Chocolates.
Dr. Chocolates, I love her. Chocwas, by the way.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was the proper spelling there. But it does sound like, well, you want some chocolates?
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
And of course his name is fucking Jenkins.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Well, that was the death
Don't worry,
knell.
ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
This guy's the reddest red shirt I have ever seen.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what
Notice
I've
how she's
heard.
directing all of her questions to
Spectre
Chocolates.
agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Also, you're not wrong, Phoenix. She does have a bit of like early Bond. Well, M actually.
Yeah.
I think you maybe you meant M, but I'm thinking like early Bond M. God.
Dr. Chocolate's voice actor is the original Queen in Gears of War.
Oh. Interesting.
Whenever these models open their eyes wide, it looks hilarious. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Looks a little bit stressed. I will say that it's probably a result of the original programming versus the new textures,
Yeah,
but like...
They're one shocked expression away from looking like the mother from fucking Brazil.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're a war hero, right? Held off an entire enemy fleet during the Blitz single-handed? That's the kind of talent the Spectres are looking for.
I guess that's a ringing endorsement for Shepard from Sir Pounce.
The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
Yes.
Also, I just realized that Jenkins is reminding me a little bit of Sandal from Dragon Age.
Really?
Visually.
Okay, I was gonna say in terms of personality, not so much, but because now I'm just picturing Jenkins offering you enchantments.
I mean, did we ask about the Spectre specifically?
I don't
think so. Yeah, we did. I mean, that was kind of that conversation, but...
Yeah, sorry, I was also distracted by blocking Sir Pounce from eating your mic.
What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Let's see, Jenkins is... Alright. Why is there a dip in the MC's neck? I don't know what you're talking about. It might be like shadow and lighting and all of that.
Yeah.
My IOC do not steal. Space enchantment. It's very shiny. Mass enchantment.
I want to go home.
I want to go home.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Now I want to hear Griffin do a Jenkins voice. Oh, I mean, golly whiz, Commander. You sure were in the war, weren't you? Yeah.
I think the official combination name Phoenix is Dragon Effect.
Ah, yes.
Could I have some Solarians, please? That's Solarians being a newt-like race.
Ah, yeah.
So what will my uniform of this ship be? Oh, it's a bodysuit that outlines your body. It's tactical, but sir, that guy right there is just wearing armor stuff.
It's tactical!
All right.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
So, yes, I have the skin-tight suit here.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Although...
the Ochako effect.
You know what I should probably do? Yeah. Not that I've accomplished a lot as of yet.
Yeah. Though I should call it the Ava effect. You know, Evangelion pretty much revolutionized the whole, let's put, you know, women in skin-tight, you know, bodysuits for no other reason than that.
Hello, Nihilus.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Fair enough, Boba Fett. Like, what are you guys talking about? Do none of you see the plot armor?
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
What happened to your head there? I was just like, what? I can't face you, but I have to turn my head to try and talk to you.
Oh my god.
I love the 3 variations are literally the exact same question here, but phrased differently. Why are you asking? What's your point? Is that a threat?
God.
But...
Chocolate! Chocolate! Chocolate!
It's always Evangelion's fault. Yeah. I swear until a few seconds ago I thought that was a helmet. Yeah.
No, it's worse than that. He's just a space juggalo.
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
One of the things that I found hilarious about this was that they gave, very clearly Anderson is a black man.
Yeah.
But I think they originally had, the body text be like that of a white man or something like that. It was considerably paler. And so it was just, it was so awkward. I mean, most people like ladies in skin-tight outfits. I mean, Catwoman, well, that's a stereotype. Not everyone likes girls in skin-tight outfits.
Yeah, but I mean, that it became a fucking stereotype for a reason. That much is true. Also, he's got a stiff neck, Ragnar, because he has an exoskeleton.
Yeah, his skin is literally made of metal.
Mm-hmm.
That's really, I mean, that's just the thing. Yeah. It's until we actually have full equality of representation when it comes to the skin-tight jumpsuits.
Yeah.
The fact that anyone would say, oh, well, women just look good like that. It's like, well, but we've been conditioned to feel that way.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not really an objective thing, and personally speaking, as an ace, I don't find it particularly attractive.
Yeah.
I have known plenty of individuals of all sexualities that do not find, the skin-tight suit all that attractive.
Yeah, and it never really appealed to me much, considering whenever I saw it in anime, it was on minors.
That is also true! Please don't let that be true.
Oh, God. Oh, God, that was perfect.
The judgmental stare of Shepard.
Looking at the chat, no less. At least for us. Chat's on the other side in the actual stream, but...
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
Christ.
See. I knew it. I knew it.
I knew it.
The timing.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Prothean?
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
I will say there's a good chance, by the way, that the Turian heads looking like helmets is intentional. They're very militaristic as a species.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
All these characters can zip their suits up all the way up.
Yeah.
Random question, so while you're laughing at the chat, are the characters in the universe just standing around looking at each other?
It's kind of like in the same sense of, I love, the effects of when, they take laugh tracks out of sitcoms and they're just standing around waiting.
I'm gonna hop out of sec, see you guys. The stream's going about an hour. We'll see if things are going.
Yeah.
But take care. Thanks for dropping by.
Have a good one, Caleb.
Why did we tell the council? I mean...
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Yeah.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Uh-huh.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council.
Yeah?
The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
By the way, they keep this is the only time they keep making reference to your backstory as much as they do. There will be elements of your backstory woven in through the rest of the game, but like this is like, you held off the Blitz, you're a hero, you were a spacer, etc.
Did we mention you were at the Blitz? Yes, I remember every time I close my eyes, thanks.
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's the Protheans had a powerful empire, and they probably did an Imperial peace step out of line, and...
Yeah.
Anyway.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
No pressure.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Can I just say how interesting it is that, like, most of the, like, the massively popular, like, space-based shooters and action games always seem to have some ancient civilization that just noped the fuck out of existence some millennia ago, and now we're left to pick up the pieces.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If you're good at the job, you're good at the job. Simple as.
Yeah.
They only do that at the beginning, and then it gets kind of forgotten along the way, including in the sequels. You can bring your progress. Yeah. So one of the things about these games, this game series, this original trilogy, is that you're able to literally import your save from game to game, so it's one contiguous story.
Interesting.
Also, glancing over at Sir Pounce in the kitchen.
Just giving us that expectant, like, you will heed my call.
I'm hungry now. Entirely unrelated, I just noticed it, but Captain Anderson is voiced by the same guy who did Barricade's voice in Transformers DS. This is the best voice Barricade ever got, in my opinion. Yeah, so, there's that. There's Goliath in the series Gargoyles.
There's, you know, the titular character from Spawn.
There's so many roles that like, the two that I know him most from is Gargoyles and this game series.
Yeah, he literally just straight up played himself in Saints Row.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
What was he, the Arbiter? I mean, I can hear it, but it's been so long since I've listened to it. I wouldn't be fucking surprised if Keith David turned out to be the Arbiter.
I wouldn't be surprised. I know the original Mass Effect cast had a lot of notorious VAs, but not that notorious. Well, okay, but Keith David's, though.
Yeah.
Super notorious. He was also fucking Dr. Facilier in Princess and the Frog.
This is true. I mean, he's a goddamned legend.
Yep. And I'm glad that they do keep theming him as a black character, because I have seen unfortunate implications with some black VAs.
Yeah,
a lot of things I am entirely unaware of because I don't play very many video games as I like to think. I mean, a lot of these aren't just video games. A lot of the things are shows, movies, etc. Yeah. Anyway.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus
Camera?
might
Yeah,
be willing to start
you
a war
wanna
over this.
shift up a little
The
there?
last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Yeah. Also, that is correct, John. He was the president in Rick and Morty.
Point out that it was an ammo movie. Yep, I do have that movie. I've never actually seen it. Or pay much attention to actors. I should probably, since I find stuff out that's common knowledge. Well, it's not necessarily common knowledge. It's just when you pay as close to media analysis and when you start recognizing voices the way...
Yeah, there's just a handful of voice actors that, like, both Laura and I are aware of, like, both, like, respectively and, like, just between the two of us, like, we instantly recognize, like, oh, that's Steve Bloom, or, oh, that's, you know, Tim Curry, you know, things like that.
Yeah. Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Alright, is there a
Bring
problem,
it up on
Zelda?
screen.
I love this so early on to set the mood so well.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Hello, big boy.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Her hair passed to her gun. There it is.
God. I mean, essentially Boba Fett. I guess it's more crazy
Engaging
than
stealth
anything.
systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Tasty.
Just catching up on the... Watched that movie before Mass Effect. I mean, I've played Mass Effect 3 before. Try not to pay too much attention since if you know voices, you start to hearing that person, it's not really... Well, I mean, depends, but I can recognize a voice actor without it ruining my ability to recognize the character.
Yeah.
Ashley's voice actor is also Oracle in the Arkham games, as well as Jasper in Steven Universe. Oh my god, it's Master Hand.
Yeah.
It's Cthulhu!
I'm sure it's friendly.
I'm sure it's friendly.
Just wants to play patty cake with the
We've
planet.
got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
I love how the ship looks like an origami dog.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
So one of the things I'm going to do... Let's see, windowed mode. Let's go back to gameplay. Where do I go? Controls. No, that's not.
Are you trying to change the frame rate?
No, I know what I'm doing. Cool. Where? No, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, wait. Okay, let's, okay, cool. I do not want the helmet to be on. Also, I love that they updated his look, too. But, also, you have talent points, so this is where you can add little bits and pieces here and there.
Interesting.
Charm is, like, charm options in conversations. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a pistols boost.
I mean, that's just it. Charm can be subjective. Like, in some cultures, all you need to do is fucking headbutt someone.
Is he tearing at the can? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and wrangle him. You're not as slick as you think you are.
Alright. Today we find out what you're made of, Marine. It's time to earn that uniform. Let's see, and you've got 2 points. I'm actually going to boost your decryption and your first aid. And that's what I want. Jenkins! Well, let's give you some of these.
Marv!
Cool, cool. We are good on that front. And I'm even just gonna, I know it just did like an autosave, but I'm gonna do a quick save here. I'm gonna see what I can do to try and get through at least the opening bit here.
Yeah.
The opening prologue. It's still going to take quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
But we do have time. We got started quite a bit late today, I'll say that much.
Yeah.
So, are you okay, ma'am? Do you need me to call in a medic? For...
Since you were coughing.
Oh. No, I'm not okay, but I am okay. Photo mode is something else that they've introduced to the Legendary Edition. Let me fucking show you how that works. So, you can...
Does it give you fucking emojis to work with?
No. Orbit. And you can add different kinds of filters, for example.
Yeah.
I don't want film grain on.
Larks, take a pic of Kaden!
I know you want that, and I understand why you want that. So you can also hide...
For research!
Party. You can hide the player. You can hide enemies, hide NPCs, and hide vehicles. I don't need to do any of those things. Focal length.
Hide frame rate. Oh no, wait, the game did that for us.
Here we go. Let's take a picture here. Alright. And... Wait. I love how even though they're frozen, the grass is still moving.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Cool. Also as a heads up, every class can use every weapon, ma'am, so you can use... Yeah, but you're equipped... You can use any weapon, but you're going to get more accuracy as well as firepower if you're using a weapon that you're trained with.
Ah.
But that does remind me, I should probably make sure that I've got that actually equipped.
Yeah.
Kaden is also automatically defaulted. So let me, use the left mountain? Yes, sure. Am I currently... let's see, is it tab? No, it's shift. It is shift. Alright. So I want that to be the case. Put it on my pistol. So you can actually zoom, and you see like the little fixture, and you can... Aiming increases your accuracy. I can...
The fuck you say?
Oh, hi. He looks so afraid. He's just like, she's doing it again.
Yeah, she's getting out the fucking TikTok material. Let's see. One of the things that's changed with the Legendary Edition is that you can aim down the sights with every weapon.
Smells like smoke and death.
Well, then put your helmet on, sir.
You took it off!
I know.
It's like, stop choking yourself. Stop choking yourself. What are you shooting? Are those walking marshmallows?
Yes.
Enemy sighted.
That's a Stay Puff, sir.
They're actually completely harmless, but they are here for target practice.
Beware the waddling cauliflower.
I think we got him, Commander.
That almost sounds sarcastic.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Mayhaps. Are they literally called gas bags?
Yeah, well, they are effectively gas bags, but...
I assume, like, it's just for aesthetic reasons. Do you still have, like, the stat armor protection for your head?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's just a visual thing.
Yeah.
What happened here?
Death and smoke. Oh, wow.
One moment while I go wrangle up the garbage thief over here.
Yeah, he is attempting to do shit he's not supposed to be doing.
Yeah, caught you in the act. You know what?
Oops. Triggered a cutscene, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Well, you're about to miss...
Thanks, Pounds, for ruining everything. As usual.
So,
that was a great cutscene that I didn't get to see.
Well, Jenkins ran out into the middle of combat and got himself immediately killed.
Yeah, who saw that coming?
And that's why he named him that. That's why he was named that.
Mm-hmm.
Use an AR and sniper when needed. Thank you, Zach. I'm going to stick with the pistol. If I need a different weapon, I will switch to it, but thank you.
And the Jenkins gone.
Yeah. Jenkins is going to be the protagonist.
You can save space.
You. I think that's that.
That's it. Bag him and tow.
I think that's that. That's it.
No.
Ripped right
Jenkins
through his
is done.
shields. They're out of chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
It's going to take me a while to adjust to the controls as well. They're very different. Also, you may not have seen it, but a little thing on the bottom corner said Paragon +2, so some of the dialogue, your choices you make, will end up boosting your Paragon versus your Renegade.
Right.
And you do kind of want to have both for one reason or another. And I didn't even get to give Jenkins his green armor.
Oh, God.
But really, why even bothering us in giving Jenkins any skills? Well, because they don't want to spoil that he's gonna die immediately.
Uh-huh.
Jenkins is currently waiting for the respawn room to get back into...
Yeah, I mean, look on the bright side. At least we didn't give him the white materia. It's like, oh, are you guys done making the references yet?
Alright, let's see. Alright. Need to get used to crouching. Oops.
I am now become Diamond.
Clear.
No, it's Claire. Say it properly.
Yeah, we're probably going to want to have weapons out. Metagel is used to heal injured and squad members.
Alright, Ragnar. Well, you take care, my dude.
I want you out of cover, Shepard. Oh.
You want to buy your dinner first?
Okay, I'm getting better at this. Cool.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Huh, well, that is something to keep in mind. Thank you, Conrad. Conrad mentions that a Legendary Edition also has controller support.
Yeah, I don't really use controllers.
That's fair.
And I wouldn't be any better at them. I'm actually better with PC controls. I just suck at playing video games. That's what this is.
I mean, most Let's Players do.
Okay, Z, attack your target, cure E. Have them move up. Regroup and follow you. Okay. So, like, I can have him move. Alright. Ah. Okay, cool. Caden, you can, there you are.
Yeah.
Alright. I think we're about to hit a cutscene. I think. We'll have to see. It's so cool, though. I love the amount of detail. Oops. Hello. Medical kit! Hello. We got some metagel out of that. Cool. And you mentioned materia made me realize, whoop.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're not sure where that's gonna go just yet, John. Kiss me, you fool.
Not like that. These fuckers. Sorry, I have to compose myself.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Alright. Okay.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Voice of Jasper.
Ah.
Oh,
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
So I love that they put her in pink.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Was there just in time to play Hero? Did I tell you about the time I got stuck in Tokyo Mirage Sessions and Fire Emblem? Requesting permission to open up... Okay, anyway.
Permission
This
granted.
isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon.
Dramatic
The dig
pause.
site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
By the way, you don't have a choice to get rid of her. She automatically joins you.
Jenkins 2.0.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Insert Amazon joke here.
If they turned on their masters, then why have they stayed behind the veil this entire time? You'd think that they'd want to go and actually exterminate them or something.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
So we've heard.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know.
What do you think?
They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Why am I on the wrong weapon? Alright.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area.
Okay, just staring into the distance.
Until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
She doesn't like Turians. She actually doesn't like a lot of non-human races, but part of it is because, again, of the First Contact War setting kind of a bad taste in humanity's mouth about all of this.
Yeah, it's almost as if racism is an ongoing theme in this series.
A little bit. I don't think it's a major... It is and it's not, but... I haven't seen AIs go bad. Hello Skynet, hello iRobot. Like, literally, that's the whole point. Although, here's the thing. The original concept of the robot was because of automation and the rise of industry, the industrial age, where people became less individual specialists and more cogs in the machine. The term robot was to compare humanity to non-living synthetic life, as in that we were ourselves now just machines.
Yeah.
And so the original concept was, look at humanity losing humanity. We have since turned that around into robots are also sentient, and they could be either smarter or better than humanity, or they could be hostile towards us.
And I love how both those approaches to the concept are explored in both versions of Metropolis.
Yes.
Move out!
I love a long period of silence, and then...
Move out!
Move out!
Yes.
So,
I mean, on the plus side, on the plus side, we lost a Jenkins, we gained a pink Power Ranger. And there goes Jenkins' ambulance.
Overkill. Alright. Okay, so that's pretty good there. Alright. Then I'm going to save. Because as you know, saving is good.
Oh, yes.
Griffin, OMG, haha, well, the space ambulance arrived really quickly. I just did, game! What the fuck do you think I was just doing?
The game just really went, let's all go to the lobby!
Let's all go to the lobby.
Well, the answer is, Zach, she's gonna wear them when she starts courting Garrus.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
That's nice, thank you. Those dresses that are in Mass Effect 2 and 3, I mean, when we actually get to those games, I can't wear them now.
Yeah.
You got a Pink Ranger, let's hope this one doesn't go like a certain Space Pink Ranger.
I understood that reference.
To change your equipment. So let's see. Pistol. I think it was. Is it? No, it's not. Wait a minute.
Did they yoink your pistol?
No. Ah, armor. That's what it is. And it's an improvement on all fronts, so, yeah, I'm gonna wear it.
Oh, yeah.
And let's see. Is this better for you? No, it's the exact same. And this is worse for you. So we're good. Anything else to explore around here? I don't think so. Alright, so we should probably get weapons out.
Who's playing the bongos? Griffin, I respect your knowledge of PR references. I have my moments where I shine. Usually it has to do with Pokemon, Doctor Who, or Power Rangers in this case.
You're shooting a wall. You're shooting a wall. Like, literally, that's a wall.
Why do we shoot the shit out of walls, my children? My children.
Press F to melee attack. Well, I will have to keep that in mind.
I misheard that as press it to manly attack.
Alright, let's...
Name 5 Pokemon. Okay, Feraligatr, Arceus, Giratina, Shaman, and Genesect. Can you tell I like Gen 5? Gen 5 and Gen 4, I suppose.
Alright. Well, let's do a melee.
Yeah.
Let's do a melee. There we go.
He just bitch slapped him.
Yep, I did. Caden, what the fuck were you doing?
Look, let the man live.
No!
I suppose that explains what happened to Jenkins.
Let's see. Some more damage, but both the accuracy... Well, the accuracy only goes down a little bit, but the heat sink... So this heats up faster. And basically, your ammunition limiter in this is basically your gun overheats. Because it's... Otherwise, it's a laser gun. You're not going to get, like, you're not going to get, like, ammunition for that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Also, to answer your question, Laura, as to what he was doing, according to Larks, Caden is being adorable!
I mean, I thought that went without saying.
Just stand there and look pretty, Caden.
Right. Caden's got the pistols, you've got assault rifles, so I want to make sure that you are on your assault rifle. So, you are on your assault rifle. Cool. Alright, then I'm going to save. I may be oversaving, but I don't care.
There's literally no such thing as oversaving. Anyone who tells you otherwise is completely full of it.
Dig site.
This is the dig site. The beacon was
Very
right here. It must
good.
have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Unrelated, but I'm 30 episodes into Bokanger. It's alright, but I like the logo.
I don't think I ever got that far. It's been ages since I caught it. I think the last I saw was Akiba Ranger.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Okay. Don't like that.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
What was your first
place
clue?
for an ambush? Keep your guard up. God, they're still alive.
Not exactly.
What did the Geth do to them?
Can I get cover, please? Alright, well this is gonna be fun.
New contact indeed, Zach.
Okay, these are fun. Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Okay, cool.
I agree, Boa. You do need to watch Akiba Ranger. It's very self-aware. I'll put it that way.
Are there any more? Doesn't look like it. What? What are you humming at?
Among Us.
Hum.
Yes. Also, according to Zach, are these things called husks?
Yes.
I see. I mean, apt name.
Okay. One Omnigel. Alright, let's see. Is there a better pistol now? No. Is there a better assault rifle?
And I'll also say, Boba Fett, as much as I do have fond memories of, you know, Power Rangers and Super Sentai, these days I'm more of an Ultraman guy.
So this is where you first get your exposure.
Security locks engaged.
So one of the cool things about this game is that when your party members are better at decryption than you are, you get a bonus or the ability to decrypt more things. However, this is one of those instances where you actually do want to kind of save scum here.
Yeah.
Incoming, don't let them get close in the episode of... Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, sim-locked objects require decryption or electronics to access. If any squad member, has the required talent, you will be able to unlock the object using a decryption or electronics interface or by spending Omnigel.
Yeah.
Okay. Advance to the central core, move the mouse around to move around the ring, left and right click to move forward and outward. Avoid the security programs.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
Alright, let's try this. Alright.
God.
Yep. So.
Mission complete!
Alright. We did it.
Hell yeah.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry. Close the door before they come back.
I see what you're referencing there.
This actually technically came out before Dragon Age Origins, but Dragon Age Origins was in development for far longer than this game was, so...
I see.
Anyway. Way big.
That is correct, Bubba.
So...
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Mood.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move.
Jesus.
Until you came along.
Sorry, you know what I just realized this reminds me of? The parson and his wife from War of the Worlds.
Huh.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Uh-huh.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous
So we've
new
heard.
technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
Alright. Let's see. Assistant!
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future?
Yes.
To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape, no hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
I can shut him up as knocking him out, by the way, and that's a renegade, or yeah, it's a renegade action, and I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, that sounds pretty renegade to me.
Yeah, but what if the best scientific discovery of our time? Yes, that is madness.
Yeah, they keep going on about how this is the greatest, but we don't even know what the fucking thing is.
Well, to be fair, it does herald actually the beginning of a new age of technology for the Mass Effect universe, but not in the way they think it does.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Until then, it's
You
just a
can't
fucking
stop it.
MacGuffin.
Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Like, they just kicked the fuck in.
You're wasting your time. The age of humanity is over. Our extinction is inevitable.
Manuel, I need to ask you something.
It's probably best if you just leave him alone.
I don't have time for this.
Which one?
The way that that's delivered, I don't have time for this. It's just like, it fits either the Paragon or the Renegade, like the Renegade being like, I am not dealing with this.
It's like, please tell me what you know. Maybe you should leave him. I don't have fucking time for this.
I don't have time for your interference, woman. Until they say, why it's the best scientific discovery of time, I'm just gonna assume everyone misheard beacon and it's just bacon.
You know
I mean,
what?
okay, to be fair.
To be fair, I mean, it's hard to beat good bacon.
Our time is over.
Anyway. Gotta get our guns out again. Is there another area in this area? I could have sworn. Maybe it's ahead. Let's see.
Nope, that's ahead. You can see it now that you took the helmet off.
I am going to end you.
You will try. Also, the more I'm seeing of this prologue area, the more I'm realizing it's just Halo Reach.
Yep.
Oh, well.
Hi, Nihilus. So this was the guy that popped up on the screen before, and you were like, oh, it's Garrus.
Uh-huh.
Saren.
Oh.
Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Yeah.
And so I love that they cut away, but you hear it in the distance.
Oh, yeah. Big bada boom.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of
No,
it.
it's a pipe organ. I guess it's more of a brass section.
I love that. The first experience. Seeing one of those in person.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Can you get to cover, please? Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Oh, hello.
Goodbye.
firing at? It's not a monster. We can't fight them from here. Stop firing at a wall! You guys.
Teleports behind you.
Oh, now you're firing on me. Where? What? From whomst? Oh, hi. Ah.
Find a good spot and let the boys come to you.
Is that gonna...
Nope, you are not allowed to take the controls.
Well, that did not work. Ah, there you are. There you go. You're dead now. Good job.
And the Geth are gone.
And I think good place to save.
Agreed.
This is in universe. I don't know who's more crazy, the guy shooting at a wall or the main character who's just standing there like a minute to respond. So, easy door decryption. Can't. No, don't take up cover against the wall. All right, this is what I saved.
The lock.
All right, let's give this a shot. You also have a time limit as to how many times you could. How much
Everybody
time you
stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
That's two different questions, but
Yeah, I think the better question is, why did you walk
You're
off
okay
the
now.
set of Mad Max?
Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Zelda is translating for our feline audience.
both of those squeaks was her coming up on the armrest of my chair and trying to make her way forward onto the desk, but being stopped by Griffin, and so both times she was, ow, Hi, Zelda.
You are a bath toy.
Squeaky. Probably more gets deeper into the thanks anyway.
Mic test, mic test.
Alright, let's every time.
Yep.
Oh god, okay.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Right, bye.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
And so here's the thing. Your options here are more likely to be successful if you've actually logged something into Charm or Intimidate. But, so I'm gonna go with the Charm angle, because that's what I have more of.
I mean...
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
Huh. You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
So, you notice the bottom one there is grayed out.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have enough Renegade to actually trigger that. But I do have enough Paragon to trigger the blue. So...
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Thanks for
Who's your contact
saying
at
what
the
it is.
spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
And again, this might not even be blue if you don't have your Paragon high enough. I think this is even a higher tier level of it.
I get you.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
Alright, well, we got a lot of information out of that, all things considered. All because my character has been so good that she can just convince people to do the right thing.
Ah, yes.
I have to go.
At gunpoint.
Good luck.
Thanks. Oh, combat sensor. That's what... Okay. So, let's see. Pistol. Ooh. Ooh, look at those stats. Okay, so if it's like a lighter green or yellowish green, that's an improvement over your current stats.
I see.
So all of them are significantly better.
I'm sorry, but when you said, look at those stats, I immediately...
The stats are amazing.
Well, sure, but I also flash back to that one old game commercial. It's like, wow, look at those graphics. Sure like to get my hands on those games.
Let's see. Pistol. Can I add? Ammo upgrades. Combat sensor. Some enemies use jamming technology. Upgrades your improved technician. Oh, cool. Alright, I will add that. So you can add equipment too. So you can add ammo upgrades and you can add, ammo and also gun improvements. So in this case, when they use a jamming signal, I can use that to basically see more of them. Sometimes you'll see, like in the bottom right-hand corner, on like the little map that shows you where enemies are, it'll say signal jammed and you won't be able to make them out as clearly. Yes?
Do you have any weapon recommendations, Zelda?
That's a candle.
It can be a weapon, technically, especially if, like many times before, you light yourself on fire with it.
He's not even joking. My cats have had a terrible tendency to just literally...
dip their tail in the flame.
Ah!
Thankfully, not to the point of actually getting hurt or anything, but just a quick, like...
Oh! I've gotten points. Cool, so I'm gonna do that.
Let's see. Now that you say that, Griffin, I don't know if companies have gotten better or worse at trying to understand how kids talk. They will never understand.
So I love that I've also gained automatically a point in the charm. Alright, I should start actually using my biotics too. Let's see, warp, massive fixture that wreaks havoc on a subatomic level, throw pushes them back. I should probably actually boost all of these. I'm gonna boost charm again, just in case.
I mean...
And then, so you can see also Paragon versus Renegade. I've got a couple of points in the Paragon there, so that's nice. Caden! Let's get your decryption up, actually, and let's get your throw up. Sentinel, recharge time of tech abilities. Yeah, let's do that. And then Ashley.
Alright, Boba Fett, you take care of my dude.
Alright. Flamethrower, got it. See that. And assault training. Ooh. Let's see, increases damage.
Zelda, stop thwicking the mic with your tail.
And
Oh, you must be feeling loved right now, chat. Zelda's just rubbing up right against you. Don't eat the monitor! You're worse than Sir Pounce! The fuck? What is your major malfunction?
What do you mean electronic skill too low?
Well, right there, her electronic skills are so low, she's trying to consume the plasma.
Damn it. I should have boosted that. Oh well. I should have boosted that further, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
You can't get everything.
Yeah. You can't save them all, Hasselhoff.
Is she trying to initiate her world domination? Well, yes.
Yeah, it started already.
Okay. Just looking around for just in case there's anything that we can find out here.
You know, besides charred bodies.
Well, I mean, that's going to be everywhere here.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. I forget where is the actual way forward. Let's see. Oh, it looks like there's someone up there. But, alright, let's, Oh, that's a nihilist.
Yeah. Well,
That's
he
not
may
good.
have been a nihilist before, but...
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
That's actually a really good shot right there.
Yeah?
I like that.
Yeah.
Also, she's so pretty. Anyway.
Yeah.
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I am sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one shot him.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Hey, welcome back, Caleb.
Hey.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
Did he not mention the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Sir Pounce.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
And again, Paragon option here.
Oh, yes.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Cool, thanks.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
1 minute that ship was descending, the next. Those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
God, it's already 8 o'clock Central.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Okay.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah, go to your Amazon Zen booth. Also, Larks, tell me now. .rar.
Alright, let's see. Not better. Well, let's see, is this... Okay, so neither of these are any better. Okay. Alright. Well, we're doing pretty good so far. I think... Here's the thing.
Yeah.
This is coming up right before the climax of the area. There's still enough left that I wouldn't be comfortable necessarily pushing this too much later into the evening, especially because there's other things that we need to start taking care of, including the twinned cats on both computers here.
It's just giving us the stink eye.
Like, it's time for food.
Yes.
Why are we not fed? It is actually about that time anyway.
Yeah.
We're still human, but anyway. So, I had a question for no reason. How did you two come up with your usernames Magic Lori Lee and Cybernetic Pink Eye, respectively? Well, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, mine essentially came out of my college days. Well, it was literally like, I got my YouTube account on my 18th birthday. And on my birthday, I had one of those, like for any of you, like, too young to remember, like, a while back, webcams were not really built into the computer monitors. They were this separate thing you purchased and then attached via USB cord.
You still have that, but...
Yeah, and a lot of them, and I'm not sure if they still have these particular kinds now, but a lot of them were in the shape of this, like, eyeball.
Mhm.
Or this little thing that you would, like, just have, like, on top of your, monitor. And it kind of always reminded me of an eyeball. And I always remembered that, whenever someone in, like, a cartoon, say, had, like, a swollen eyeball, that was usually an indication of, oh, they've got, like, pink eye, or they've got some sort of infection there. And that's where I came up with the idea of cybernetic pink eye, sort of in reference to, like, those early webcams that look like swollen cartoon eyeballs. And from there, I specifically remember in one of my undergrad courses, in my notes, sketching, like, a rough facsimile of the early logo for the channel, which I eventually made into a somewhat more refined thing, and then got a commission for the current one.
Yep. So, Magic Lorelei is kind of an outdated name. I've kind of updated it since then, but that came from way, way, way back, like, even before YouTube was a thing. I think it would have been it would have been the early aughts. I don't remember exactly what year. I know that that's what I went for my, well, that's what I went with for a different website, and that's where I coined it. I was like, I'm just going to brand myself with this going forward. Over time, especially around 2011, 2012, I ended up getting I changed it to the M Lorelei that I currently have. It's just still a nod to the original Magic Lorelei, but basically the original spelling with the magic with a CK was a reference to the fact that I am a pagan individual. I originally studied Wicca for quite a few years there. But over time I ended up... I'm in a weird place where I believe, but I'm also semi-agnostic. It's hard to explain. I believe that there's something, I'm just not sure that I can define it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that particular spelling refers to literally the craft, as in, like, the magic craft is literally referring to the practice of, as opposed to, like, stage magic, like, you know, illusions and all of that stuff, prestidigitation. It refers to literally the act of working magic, you know, the etheric force of the universe, so to speak. And Lorelei, well, I love sirens, I love mermaids, and Lorelei is actually the name of a particular siren, occupying the river Rhine, excuse me.
It's the name of a particular siren. Enter your cat. Are you a siren?
Zelda, that's what you get for invading. I hugged her, by the way, for the record.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, yeetus deletus.
Anyway, but I changed the spelling of Lorelei over the time, because it was spelled originally with AI at the end of it. I've changed it since to EY. So that's the origin of both of our names. I am very happy with my current name. I feel like it fits my brand, so to speak.
Yeah.
Cute meows. Yes, it's baby. So that question will have to be it for today. We certainly made some progress. A lot of it was delayed because we can't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But I am glad that we had the chance to talk with you guys while we were streaming. So, you know, all of you who showed up today, and there are quite a few more of you than usual. So I'm glad for that. I'm glad because I'm also going to be trying to do this weekly, which, I mean, obviously depends on health. But I'm going to try and keep up with this as best I can because I love this series and someone literally paid for me to get this fucking game. So I'm going to be doing this either for whether or not they're able to join live or watch it after the fact. But I am very happy to... I'm very happy to stream this game. I love going back. I love these games. You know, they hold a special place in my heart.
I get you.
So this is going to hopefully be a continuous thing for a while. We'll probably also be interspersing once in a while with the Dragon Age 2 playthrough that Griffin is currently torturing me with. I'm going to be trying to work more streams into the week, whether it's going to be on this channel or on Sirenia Studios, which... This is just a general plug, but every other Sunday I do run the Lore of Lias campaign, Starburst, which also includes Griffin as well as some of our mutual friends.
Yeah.
Feel free to tune in and watch, watch for that. That's usually every other Sunday at 4:30 Central, 5:30 Eastern. And it's not this weekend, but it's going to be next weekend, hopefully, barring some other circumstances. Yeah. There's some of that potentially up in the air, but... I try to do it every Saturday. Again, depends on health. I might be adding some more days into the week, like I said. And I'm going to see about possibly doing something that's a little bit less game-oriented, because I have had full streams where I've gone into either political or current event type conversations.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to get a little bit more into that. And again, I'm deciding whether or not I want to keep that here on this channel or whether I want to move that onto Sirenia Studios. But either way, it would likely be a live recording, whether it's me alone or whether or not I have Griffin with me or if I have other guests or something like that. It would be effectively podcast, but I might end up working on art while I'm doing it just to have some kind of visual reference for everyone. If you are not currently subscribed to either this channel or Serenity Studios, which is linked in the description of every last one of my videos, as well as on the About channel, I recommend doing so. That's where we do things like song covers, creative works, collaborative creative works, either with me or other friends. There is going to be a song cover hopefully coming soon, which I'm looking forward to. It's one that's been in the making for a while, and it surprisingly does not involve Griffin.
Yeah.
I've got other things in the works, in the wakes.
Yeah.
Now this is fun for every YouTuber to have to go through, but this is the requisite obligatory calls to action, as they put it. If you enjoy what you're seeing, feel free to subscribe here. If you see this video after it goes live, please, if you like, comment, and subscribe and all of that, there's the reason everyone always invokes that. But if you do that, it does help out the channel, as well as doing things like going to Patreon. That does support me. It literally helps me get by day to day. And it also opens up things like polls and votes on things that happen, for example, in the Lore of Lias campaigns, which there will be multiple. You get to have a say in things that go up. You get behind the scenes previews of like either full art or preview art, or you get early access to all videos, and that's at $1. You get to both vote and get early access. Behind the scenes things, early audio recordings, so on and so forth. So there's a lot of not only does that help me, but you get little peeks and insights into stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to necessarily do like a monthly commitment, you can also see the coffee.com/mlorelei on the screen. If you do, it functions basically like a tip jar for me. So if you want to toss something my way that way, it's like, a one-time thing, no commitment whatsoever. But again, it does help. So every little bit makes a big difference. So that's all the requisite. I'm, begging down on my knees and all of that. I don't like being in that position, but at the same time, since I am trying to treat this somewhat as a business venture to some degree or another, it's the requisite, okay, I should probably at least talk about this, but none of it is a requirement to enjoy my material as it goes up on the channel. So I appreciate you guys coming out to watch today. Again, it's been great having you guys here to chat, and thank you, Shakarian.
Yes.
I appreciate that. Thank you to all you guys who were actually very vocal. Larks, it's been great seeing you here again, and especially because I know that you love this game and you love a particular character, and I'm hoping to be able to highlight that quite a bit more. How many cute cats do you have? I have 3. And thank you, Griffin. I mean, it's not exactly very difficult of a journey for you to join in here nowadays.
It was a long trek, the 15 feet from my room here.
But thank you for joining me on this. Even previously and up through this, and I'm happy to share this game with you as well. And I hope to see you guys next week, where we will be continuing Mass Effect, the Legendary Edition, starting with Mass Effect 1.
Take care, everyone.
See you guys next time.